recently I went to a volunteer position in Lithuania, and it wasn't run by Lithuanians, it was run by someone else. I won't list the country because it's not relevant. But it wasn't the Lithuanians, but they have a summer camp there. And it was in Palanga, and it made me question everything about myself, because we got there at 11:30 at night, and within 30 minutes of us getting there, we were being told to leave. We, meaning myself and my daughter. And she actually told us, we traveled from Hungary to Lithuania to volunteer there. And she told me that we could leave then, like right there, because by the time she finished talking, it was around 11:29. I have it saved on here. And she was like, you can leave now or you can leave in the... And I was like, leave now? We spent all this money to get here, and I mean, I don't even know, that was my first time in Palanga, not my first time in Lithuania. I've been in Lithuania before, but I'm like, what? And then she was like, we need teachers, but not like you. And I'm like, well, you don't know how I teach because you've not given me the opportunity. I literally just showed up half an hour ago, and now you're telling me to leave, and I recorded her. So I'm going to post that recording. Probably it's already posted when I upload this video. Then when we woke up in the morning, there was another teacher there. And she was like, oh, I'm your roommate, you know, nice to meet you guys, basically introducing herself. And Miana was like, we're leaving. And she was like, oh, really? So my impression from that is that what I inferred from that is that the lady that told us to leave, because she was the director and her English was not so great. And my thing is you're talking about you don't need teachers like me when you've not even given me the opportunity to exhibit my teaching skills, but you can't even speak English properly, and you're the director of an English summer camp. Like, I don't understand that. So it definitely had nothing to do with skill and everything to do with her personal feelings about me, and she didn't have any. She literally had just met me. First, in the whole entire 30 minutes from the time we arrived to the time we were kicked out, she wasn't there the whole time. She came in the last like 5 minutes. I literally had about a 5-minute conversation with her. The other time was the lady, Lisa. She met us because we took a taxi from the bus station. She met us there, and she showed us around, and she told us that we would have to make breakfast for the kids and use oranges and sprinkle things on the yogurt and make a parfait and tell the kids that it was like their superpowers, because the theme of that week was superheroes. Got the receipts on that too. So like, it just started making me question things, because I know that when I show up, like, people look at me a certain way because I have tattoos, piercings, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and I'm bald and I'm a female. And she was like, she literally told me the reason why she didn't like me or she didn't want me there was because I don't smile. I have her record on the recording saying that I recorded her. And she was like, you don't smiling. And I was like, what? That's insane. Like, I just got here. It's 11:30 at night. I literally traveled from Hungary to Lithuania all day from the day before. I hadn't stopped traveling since 1600 hours the day before. I showed up there at 11:30 at night, and she tells me, because you don't smiling, that's why we don't like you. And I just started like, so we left the next morning because we didn't have a choice. And I'm literally on the bus, and I just start crying because, like, that kind of stuff really makes me question myself, because it's like, I know I'm a good teacher. I know I love babies. I know I love them so much. And I'm actually right now at a camp where I was teaching, where they gave me a recommendation. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I told the lady, I'm like, I have owners of companies and managers of English camps recommending me. What are you talking about? I don't smiling. I don't smiling because I'm tired, not because I don't want to be here or whatever. And I didn't even get to meet one kid, not one. So, and it makes me like, things like this happen enough times to make me want to like question myself and make me not just question, I question myself and make me not even want to teach anymore as a volunteer, for pay, for nothing. It makes me not want to do it like anymore. But then I thought about it and I'm like, I love these children, I love babies, and I love doing what I'm doing. I love it. So I'm not going to let some interesting individual who doesn't know diddly squat about me or about people of color, because she definitely, it was a racist thing, and I do not like to pull the racist card. Majority of the places where I travel are vanilla and influx of vanilla, so it's not like I always pulling the racist card. But on this one, I know I was right, because she literally didn't see my teaching skills. She told me to leave 30 minutes after I got there, and it was almost midnight when she told me to leave. So what else could it have been on? If her brain was working correctly and she used her common sense, she would have been like, oh, it's 11:30. She's been traveling from Hungary since yesterday. She's probably tired. And I actually told her, I'm tired. And she pulled me out of the room. You'll see that I'm in the room. She comes back in because the recording that I have is the second meeting that we had. The first meeting, she literally knocks on the door and tells me to come out of the room. I'm like, right now? It's almost midnight. And she's like, yes, now, with such a tune. I'm like, but the other girl, Lisa, already had a meeting with me, so why do I need to come out now? And she's like, well, we need to talk about what you're going to do tomorrow. I'm like, but Lisa already told me, do the sprinkles with the parfait and pretend like it's a superpower for the babies. Plus, I had just come from this camp where I am now, and I'm like, I know how to work with children. I've been working with children since I was 15. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop this video now and, yeah. Talk to you guys later. Actually, we're going into town now, and I'm going to, because they need someone to cook for the volunteers next week, and I volunteered to be the volunteer to cook. So now I'm going to go into town and like look at all the ingredients, because we have vegans and non-vegans, okay? So I want to make like a menu, not like a menu, I'm going to make a menu and send it to them with the price list and some recipes and meals that I have in mind for us. And it's going to be for, they said, from 8 to 9 people. So I'm going to do some meal planning and things like that, and just keep on trying to be, not trying to be me, to be me, and just keep on trying to not let these people like get to me. It's very hard. Like I'm telling you, like I was on the bus, like I'm done with this, I'm over it. But and I still feel a type of way about it, but what can I do? What can I do, you know?